Maths tutorial. Today we are going to learn the last portion of the arithmetic chapter, arithmetic progression, in that finding the sum of the nth term of an AP. Here we have seen already the three examples. The three more example is remaining. That completes this chapter. So there are some exercise problems, so you can try on it. So let us start with today's first example. Now let us see the first example. What the example says, you have to find the sum of, in this there are two questions they have given. You have to find the sum of, first one is the first 1000 positive integers you have to find out, and second one the first n positive integers. You know that positive integers are nothing but when you go for first a number system, the natural numbers appearing, then you are getting a whole number, then you are going for the integers, isn't it? Integers are nothing but whole number with the negative of a natural numbers gives you the integers, isn't it? So when you go for the positive integers are nothing but the natural numbers only, isn't it? So when you are taking the positive integers, that is nothing but the first question. What the solution we have to go for here? See here, the first 1000 positive integers. Here we are going, we know that, let me take, let S is equal to, S means the sum of the 1000 positive integers. I am taking the sum of that positive integers. The first one is 1, next one is 2, 3, continuous up to where? Up to the 1000 one. The thousands positive integers. So you have to take the 1000 numbers from the beginning to 1000. That gives you total how much? First 1000 positive integers, isn't it? Total 1000 positive integers you have to consider. Now from beginning 1 to 1000, that gives you 1000 positive integers, the first beginning, isn't it? So now we have to go for finding the sum of the first 1000 positive integers. To finding the sum, here you have two formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That formula is also there. Also there we can find one more formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus l. See, when we have to use this formula, see, when they give the last term, that is nothing but the 1000 is here. The last number, when they give the last number, that means L. L is the last term, isn't it? Last number when they give. So you have to use this formula here, just to find the sum of n positive integers. So now you are going to substitute. See what is given here. See here, what you want the first term, that is nothing but a is 1. Here given the first term a is 1, and the last term L is given. L last term is 1000. Also, what is the n here? Sn is not given. You have to find out the Sn. Number of positive integers is how much? 1000. Got it? The number of positive integer is also 1000. That is 1000. N is equal to 1000. So now what you are going to find out is nothing but S1000 is equal to how much you are going to find out. So now substitute the values here. N is equal to 1000 is equal to N is nothing but 1000 divided by 2 into A is 1. 1 plus L is also again 1000. Now here 2 ones are, 2 5s are, so 500s are 1000. So S1000 is equal to 500 into here 1000 plus 1 is 1001, isn't it? So now go for the multiplication of these two. What you will get? S1000 is equal to go for the multiplication 1001 into 500. Now go with the 5. 5 ones are 5. 5 0 0 5 0 0 5 ones are 5. Then add these two zeros here. So what you will get here? That is 5 0 0 5 0 0. So you will get what? When you go for, that is 5 lakh 500, you will get the total sum of 1000 positive integers. I hope you understood. Very easy. When they ask you to find the sum of some positive integer, they will mention it how much positive integers, and they will give the last term. So at that time you have to use this formula. I hope you understood. So what is the second says? The first n positive integers you have to find out. See, here they have not given what, here they have not given what is n here. They are not given what is n. So what you have to do here, you have to find the first n positive integers. What formula you have to use to find out the n positive integers. In the place of here the positive integer, they have not mentioned thousands positive integer. Here they have mentioned n positive integer. So what he can make changes here. So he can make changes here. I'll make a changes with this same example. This is the first one. Now we are going to take the second one. The first n positive integer. We are going to solve the second one now. So let me take that. Let s is equal to, you know that the positive integers are nothing but starting with 1, 2, 3, so on. Up to where they have not given. They have given n positive. So up to n you have to take. In the previous one till 1000 they have mentioned, but here till n positive integers. So n. The total number of n positive integers they have given. Total first n positive integer. They have not mentioned how many positive integers you are going to add. They have not mentioned it. Then they have not given the last term also. Last term, when we don't know, we are using some alphabets, that is n I have used here. Got it? So n integers, when we are taking the number of integers is n, isn't it? So that's why I have taken here n. So how we are going to change with this formula? See here, the same formula we are going to use here, because here the last term n. Last term they are not given, but they are asked you to find the n positive integers. That means n number of positive integers. So last number we are considering, if the number is not given, we are considering it as n, isn't it? So they have given, they have not left anything here. See, they have not given a infinite AP. It's a finite AP till n, the last number n we are taking. Got it? So here what we have to take in the case of, in this formula, what we have to substitute, what is A? A is 1 only, because A is given 1, and n term is n. And what is n? N is what? N is the number of positive integer, that n is equal to nothing but n itself. And what you have to find out? You have to find out what is Sn. So now n is equal to n itself. And what is n? N divided by 2 into, and here A is what? A is 1 plus L is what? L is equal to n. Now I'll rewrite this here. Now see here, the nothing is the denominator, you are considering it as 1, and here the multiplication symbol is there, isn't it? So when you are multiplying the numerator into numerator and denominator into denominator, what you will get? Sn is equal to n into, here I will interchange this, n plus 1 plus n, I will write it as n plus 1. Got it? One and the same, whole divided by 2 ones are 2. So here you will get Sn is equal to n into n plus 1 whole divided by 2 as a formula. And when you are taking the first n positive integers, you will get this formula here. So when you have to find out the first n positive integers, you will get the formula Sn is equal to n into n plus 1 whole divided by 2. This formula you have to get. This is the solution for finding the first n positive integers. Hope you understood. Now move on to the next example. See what the second example says. Find the sum of first 24 terms. You have to find the sum of first 24 terms of the list of numbers whose nth term is given by an is equal to 3 plus 2n. See here, you have to find out the list of numbers whose nth term is given as this much. So you don't know which are the list of numbers whose nth term is this one. So the nth term is given as here. So we'll move on to the solution. See here, you have to find the sum of first 24 terms. The intention is you have to find out the sum of 24 terms. So before that, what you have to do here, what is the next given? You have to find terms of which is that the list of numbers whose nth term, 24 terms they are asked you to find out. In that the list of the nth term is given as this. So what is given as here given as n is equal to 3 plus 2n. The nth term is this much they have given. So what is when n is equal to 1? What it gives you? So a1 is equal to, substitute in the place of n is equal to 1, 3 plus 2 into 1, that gives you 3 plus 2, 5, isn't it? Now substitute in the same n is equal to, here you substitute n is equal to 2. What will you get? A2 is equal to 3 plus 2 into 2. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 3 you will get 7. Isn't it? Next, when n is equal to 3, what you will get? A3 is equal to 3 plus 2 into 3. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 3 you will get 9. So when you go for giving n value, you will get the list of numbers here. The first number is 5, the second, third, 9, so on. You will get it, isn't it? They ask find a list of numbers. Now you got the list of number as here. The list of numbers is 5, 7, 9, so on. So these are the list of numbers. So what is here A? A is nothing but 5. And what is the difference? D is nothing but 7 minus 5. What you will get here? 2. Isn't it? And what you have to find out here. Now when you have A is equal to 5, D common difference. What they asked you to find? Find the sum of first 24 terms. So you have to find out the 24 terms. So n is equal to 24. Got it? So here are going to find out what is S24 gives you. What is the total sum of the first 24 terms? So which formula you have to use here? S24 is equal to S. Here which formula you can use? So here n is nothing but 24. They have not given the last term here. This is not a finite, they have given a infinite. So you have to use the formula Sn is equal to, which is the formula? Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This formula you have to use here. What is n? N is nothing but 24. So 24 divided by 2 into a is 2 into 5 plus n is what? 24 minus 1 into d is 2. Now simplify this. 2 1s are 2 12s are. So S24 is equal to 12, 5 2s are 10 plus 24 minus 1, 23 into 2 you will get. Now simplify this. 12 into here 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 46 plus 10 is 56. Now 56 into 12 you have 4. 56 into 12. What will you get? 12 6 are 72. 7 in your hand. 12 5 are 60 plus 7 is 67. So 672 you will get as a total sum of 24 terms, isn't it? So you have to write the conclusion as S24 is equal to 672. Therefore you can write, so the sum of first 24 terms of the list of numbers is 672. You can write the conclusion as this. So I hope you understood what they asked. Find the sum of first 24 terms of the list of the numbers whose nth term they have given. Nth term is nothing but an is equal to 3 plus 2n. Now when you substitute n is equal to 1, you will get the first term, n equal to 2. Likewise, you will get the first, second, third, fourth terms. Isn't it? So you have to find the total 24 terms. Total you have to find out. So after getting this AP, you have to go for substituting using the sum of the nth term of AP using formula. Substitute that, you will get the 24 total numbers sum you will get. So that is nothing but 672. I hope you understood this problem. Now move on to the last problem. Okay, now move on to the last example. What the last example says. A manufacturer of TV sets produced 600 sets in the third year. Third year they have produced how much? 600 sets, and 700 sets in the seventh year. So they have given a 2 hint. In the third year they produce 600 sets, and the seventh year they produce 700 sets. So what you have to do here? Assuming that the production increases uniformly by a fixed number every year. So you have to assume that the production will increase. It will not decrease. If it is decreased, we cannot say that it's an AP. So here you have to assume that the production increases uniformly. Uniformly means there is a uniformity in increasing the order. Uniformity will be there. So the fixed number every year. Got it? So find what they asked you to find. Find the production in the first year. The production in the first year. Production in the third year they have given 600 sets. So you have to find the production in the first year, as well as the production in the 10th year, as well as the total production in the first 7 years. You have to take the total production, the total sum of the first 7 years. How much? That also you have to find out. So first you have to write, which I have given here, what is the summary of what is the question he is asked. See, what is the summary? Since the production increases uniformly by a fixed number every year, it is given in the question only. The production increases uniformly by a fixed number every year. The number of TV sets manufactured in the first, second, third, and so on the years will be form an AP. If it is increased uniformly, then it forms an AP. I have told you. If it is decreases, it will not forms an AP. Or if it is decrease or increase in gradually, one year increasing, 1 year decreasing, that will also not forms an AP. So if it is increases uniformly by a fixed number, so it forms an AP. So if it is forms an AP, what is given? See, we have to note something what is given. Let us denote the number of TV set manufactured in the nth year. Nth year we can take it as AN. We are taking the nth year as AN. Similarly, what is given? A3 is equal to 600. That is the third year it is 600, and the seventh year the 700 they have given. The third year means A3, isn't it? So I have written A3 is equal to 600, and the seventh year means A7 is equal to 700. So what is A3? You can write it as, that is nothing but A plus 2D. You can write it as using the formula. I hope you understood what is we have done it this, isn't it? That is nothing but 600. Take this as equation number 1, as well as A7 you can write A plus 6D, isn't it? That is equal to 700. Take this as equation number 2. Now solve these two equation. You will get D. Then substitute in either one equation. Then you will get A. So after that you can do it with what the question first they asked, isn't it? So here what they asked here. Now solving equation 1 and 2. What you will get? A plus 2D is equal to 600 and A plus 60 is equal to 700. Now subtract this, change the sign. A gets cancelled, positive and minus A. Here your minus 4D you will get is equal to, here you will get minus 100, isn't it? So I'll do it here. Here minus 4D is equal to minus 100 you will get. This minus and this minus get cancels. Here D is equal to 100 divided by 4. 4 how much, sir? 4 2s are 8 and 2 is remaining here. 20. 4 5s are 20. So what you will get? D is equal to 25 you will get. So when you substitute D is equal to 25 in one of the equation 1 you substitute D is equal to 25 in equation number 1, then what you will get? Equation number 1, what you will get? A plus 2D is equal to 600. That gives you A plus 2 into D is what? 25 is equal to 600. 25 2s are 50. So A is equal to 600 minus 50, that A is gives 550. A gives 550, D gives you 25. So what is A you got? 550. So what they asked you to find out, the first one they asked here, the production in the first year. First year means the first one. A1, isn't it? What is A1 is nothing but A only. What is A you got? A is 550. So you can write the production in the first year is, the production in the first year is 550. So you got the production in the first year only 550. So you got the solution for the first one. Got it? What the next one? The production in the 10th year. 10th year means you have to find out the second one. A10. A10 is what? A10 is nothing but how you can write A plus 90, isn't it? So what is here? A is given as 550 plus 9 into D is got 25. Now 550 plus 9 25s are 25, 9s are 45, 4 in your hand, 9 2s are 18, 18 plus 2 is 22, 225, 25 5s are 225. So add this 5, 2 plus 7 is 7, 5 is 7, 775. So so here you get the 10th year. A10 is equal to 775. I hope you understood. Move on to the last one here. The total production in the first 7 years you have to find out. So I'll rub this. So move on to the last one, third one here. Third one, they ask the total production in the first 7 years. The n is equal to 7 they have given for 7 years. So what is here? A you have to find the sum of. S7 you have to find out here. The total production in the first 7 years you have to find. N is equal to 7. And what is A? A is 550. And what is D? D is equal to 25. Now substitute. Using which formula you have to find out the total sum? You have to use N is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So substitute this. N is nothing but 7. 7 divided by 2 into 2 into a is 550 plus n is what? 7 minus 1 into d is 25. Now here 7 by 2 into 2 5s are 0, 10, 1 in your hand, 10, 11 you will get, plus 7 minus 6 into 25. Now simplify this. Here to simplify this you have to simplify. 25 6 are 6 5s are 30, 6 2s are 12 plus 3 is you will get 150 here. So here S7 is equal to 7 divided by 2 into 110 plus 150, isn't it? Now I'll do it here. S7 is equal to 7 divided by 2 into 110 S7 is equal to 7 by 2 into 1100 plus 150. So add these two. What will you get here? 150, 0, 5, 2, 1. Isn't it? Now here, go for the simplification. Cross multiplying, you can do cancelling. 2 ones are 2, how much? 2 6s are 12, isn't it? Then 2 2s are 4, 1 in your hand, 2 5s are 10. Now we have to multiply 7 into 625. What will you get? 625 into 7. 7 5s are 35, 3 in your hand. 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 3 you will get 17, 1 in your hand, isn't it? So 7 6 are 42 plus 1 is 43. So you will get the total sum is 4375 as S7. So you can write the conclusion here. Therefore, the total production in first 7 years is 4375. So write down the conclusion. Therefore, the total 25. So this is a conclusion. So I hope you understood these problems. So this is the last of this arithmetic chapter. So there are exercise problems. You can try on it. And if you have any doubt, you can comment on me. So, and those who have not subscribed my channel, subscribe it. Now I'll come with the next chapter video. So hope you are doing fine. Have a nice day.